What's the biggest red flag in the NYC girl?
When she keep posting boy best friend, when she keep posting honey with the question mark, anything lag, if she raps, any drill raps, New York drill rap, and she know the whole song, she a dub, she is smooth. You already know she from Brooklyn. I'm not jacking her. Queens, where you at? For me, I need a Queens joint.
You ain't to be fiending?
Yeah, I got green flags, no red flags.
What you eating right now?
It's a bagel with cream cheese, bacon, and jelly, and I got a Bev. Stop playing.
All right, so if the girl is posting about her male best friend, it's a huge red flag, of course. Again, I've said it before, one of the relationship rules is no male friends. And actually, he caught a second big red flag, which is posting constantly on social media. For attention, validation, no. Social media is another relationship rule. No social media. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios. Here for another reaction video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, hitting all for notifications. If you'd like me to comment on a video or compilation, send the link to theheliosblog at gmail.com. Okay, on we go with some more red flags.
What's the biggest red flag in the NYC girl?
Sure. That's her butt thing. Word.
That's a no-no?
Yeah, because I like putting my thumb in bitches' butts. So sometimes I hit a bitch with the...
Okay, I don't know what this, guys. It's moving. Next one.
More dudes to know about. If she says she's a lot to handle, go find another one.
Literally. This is great advice. Good job. Look, this guy is very handsome. He probably has some experience with girls. He's even got that sort of cocky expression. That's right. If she says she's a lot to handle, run. See, here's the thing. People tell you how they are. You just need to listen. Anyway, please let me know in the comments if you agree. Let's move on.
She's a grown woman, not 12. Just because her father didn't raise her doesn't mean you have to.
Literally, I agree entirely. So, if she doesn't have a father figure, it's a huge red flag, and often she'll have trouble accepting responsibility. If a girl can't accept responsibility, that's a no for long-term relationships. That is friends with benefits only. Next.
If she has astrology signs in her bio, or she bases people's personalities off of astrology, you gotta kick her to the curb.
Literally, again. In my last reaction video where we had these red flags, this one came up again. If a girl is basing her relationship decisions on astrology signs, there is no logic in this girl. She is totally arbitrary. Like, women in general are pretty emotional, and like many of them are not that rational, but they're especially not rational if they're basing the decisions off of astrological signs. So just find a different girl. Seriously.
She's crazy at that point. You know how many women done called me a Taurus because of the things that come out of my mouth? I'm a Scorpio. If she's taking a girl's trip to Vegas or Miami, cut your losses, get back in the field.
I don't know if you guys have seen Fresh and Fit, but Fresh and Fit describes Miami girls perfectly. Yeah, Miami girls or Las Vegas girls, right. I mean, clearly, if they're going on girls' trips, girl nights out, or extreme girl nights out to Miami, Florida, or Las Vegas, of course, it's a totally sketchy, and it's a no. It's going to be high-end count for sure. Maybe even some illicit substances. You probably don't want to deal with that.
I'm a nightclub promoter in Vegas, so believe me when I tell you, she's taking that girl's trip and somebody's taking a trip through her.
Here's some general red flags in girls, because some of y'all are getting played and don't even know it.
Okay, guys. I mean, it kind of speaks for itself, right? Like, do I need to comment at all on this? Guys that are listening on the podcast, just 440, okay? I paused on her face, okay? Just stuff of nightmares.
If you're going on a date with a girl and you open the door for her and she doesn't say thank you. Bad manners are a red flag for any gender in general.
That's actually true. That is a red flag for women to be ungrateful. But here's the thing: she's implying that men should open doors for women as just a matter of course, and that is not true. Men, you do not open doors for women on the first date or at the beginning of the relationship ever. That is earned. Chivalry is earned. It is not given at the beginning. So that's insidious and subtle. Good job, girl who's making this TikTok, putting some bad with the good.
General. I wouldn't say this is always the case, but if she doesn't respond and she has like hella people that she just doesn't respond to,
if she has lots of people that she doesn't respond to, what it actually implies is that she's an attention-seeking girl. And if she's an attention-seeking girl, it's a very, very bad sign. It means that she'll likely cheat on you. So she's a bad bet for paternity, which means she's a bad bet for a long-term relationship. That would be a friends with benefits only.
more importantly, if she doesn't respond to you, she's not interested.
Of course. This girl's expression is really scary, guys. I'm trying not to look at her face. Like, okay. Anyway, I apologize. I'm not trying to be mean to the girl. It's just her expression is very intense. And, okay. Anyway, yeah, this is a very important thing for guys to understand, which is that if the girl is not a hell yes girl, you need to move on, because in 2022, if she's not hell yes, she's going to try to use you in some way. So you're going to need to cut your losses immediately. Okay, next.
If she's one of your friend's exes, that's obvious. Like,
so here's the thing. Some women, what they'll do is they will break up with your friend in order to try to get with you. But if they did that sort of shady behavior, they're going to break up with you the second that another better guy comes along, in her opinion. So she's not loyal, so she's not good for long-term relationships. And in fact, you should work with your friend to get rid of her. So here's something that I think men don't hear enough. Sometimes the relationship ends and it's not your fault, guys. And not only this, don't blame your male friend if your girl cheats on you with him. It's actually her fault. Because here's the thing. Getting laid for women is easy, but for men it's hard. So if it wasn't your friend, it would have been some other guy. So, I mean, she failed the test at that point. Again, it's like men are the prize in relationships. So if she's going to destroy her relationship with you doing something stupid like that, I mean, that's on her, to be honest.
why are y'all going for your friend's exes? That's fucking weird. Also, let's say y'all go on multiple dates. If she expects you to pay every single time,
that's not a red flag. It's not a red flag for her to expect you to pay. But here is the red flag. If she expects you to pay for an expensive dinner date from the beginning, that is a red flag. You should not go on expensive dinner dates or anything expensive at the beginning of the relationship. Never. In fact, I would say wait around 8 months before you ever do anything like that with the girl. She has to earn good treatment from you over consistent, long-term good behavior. She doesn't get the benefit of a boyfriend from date one. Because many women in 2022 are not worthy of boyfriends, and they have to earn the right to have one. So, that sort of thing is a very good preventative measure. She should want to be with you no matter the context. So going for a walk, walking through the mall, going to a park, something very, very low cost and low to the ground is how you should start all of your relationships.
broke bitch energy, no. I feel like the first couple dates, yeah, you should pay for her, but after that,
No. No. Very bad advice. Don't listen to her. She's trying to screw you guys over. I'm serious. If you are paying for expensive first dates, second dates, third dates, you're not going to get laid. You're going to throw your money in a hole. It's literally like you're better off throwing your money in a pile and just lighting it on fire and like putting our hands near it to get them warm than paying for a date with a girl like this in the early stages. No. As I said, women have to earn the right to be a girlfriend before they get girlfriend treatments. It takes at least 8 months of consistent, long-term, good behavior. They don't get it instantly. Bad advice. Bad girl.
I feel like y'all should start like splitting the bill, or maybe like she should start showing some efforts too.
I mean, they say that we're in an equal society and men and women should split the bill, but my experience and the experience of many men on this side of the internet is that if you do that, the girl's just going to disdain you and end the relationship right there, and the interaction. So you should be paying for everything. But like not coffees and stuff like that. That's irrelevant, right? Like this is like... The girl isn't going to care if she has to spend $2 on a coffee. But if you ask her on an expensive first date, she's not going to want to pay. So you're going to need to be smart in the early stages of the relationship and ask her to places that are cheap, right? Or not cost any money at all. And no splitting the bill. You should want to pay, right? But you should only want to pay for a girl who's earned it, right? So again, she doesn't get the benefits of being in a relationship without earning it first. It's not from the beginning. You don't lead with your wallet. She has to prove that she's worthy of that first.
Because here you are getting used for a free meal and she's texting hella other dudes. Let me know if you want a part 2.
What a mess. Oh, some comment that I wanted to say. So, first of all, please don't harass any of the owners of these TikToks. That's not the point of this. But please, if you have some comments, whether you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, please put them in the comments section. That's literally what it's for. I really appreciate all commentary, and I'll leave your heart. Even if you disagree, even if you vehemently disagree, I'll reply.
Top 5 red flags in a woman. Number 1, a woman who is negative.
Agreed. If a girl is negative and nothing you do ever makes her happy, just move on to another girl. Here's the thing. In order for a woman to even want to be with a man, he has to be superior. He has to be in the top 20%. So, he has to work hard and be competitive. So imagine, you work hard, you're competitive, you struggle and fight every hour of your life, you constantly, only for you to come home to a girl who doesn't appreciate you, who's always negative. No, totally agree with this guy.
A woman who's constantly bitching and complaining, you should stay the hell away from, because she's a very negative personality.
Agreed.
And that's going to rub off on you.
Right.
Number 2, a woman who never texts or initiate contact first.
Right. I mean, this is this sort of thing of a girl who never texts or never initiates contact, what it means is that she's actually not interested in you. She's only interested if you initiate. And if you have to initiate, it means that she has power over you, that she cares less than you. And I don't know if you know this, guys, but the cardinal rule of relationships is the person that cares about the other person the least has the most power. So if she's never texting you, if she doesn't try to please you, if she doesn't want you to put your attention on her, and she's not trying to impress you, you are not important to her, and it is a red flag for sure. Good job. Good advice.
Guys, this is indicative of a selfish or an emotionally selfish woman, and you should stay away from her unless she starts pursuing you and at least tries to make some of an effort. Number 3, a woman whom is not appreciative.
Yes. Oh, yes. And here's the thing. A lot of men would give their whole lives to a girl who is appreciative. A girl who tried actively to please a man after he put in effort for her. Appreciation is one of the sexiest things a girl can do, in my opinion. Appreciation is huge because men have to work so hard and sacrifice so much in their daily lives. Seriously, appreciation goes a super long way. Really good point.
If she doesn't appreciate you, she's not going to make you feel like a man, and that's really not attractive.
Right.
Number 4, a woman who's receptive to your way of thinking and to your lead.
Right, absolutely. So, one of the pillars of a woman who's attractive, okay, so here are the 5. Fit, feminine, submissive, that's what this guy's talking about, sexually loyal, and cooperative. So he's talking about submissive and cooperative. And these are incredibly feminine traits that men enjoy. Again, man doesn't want to come home to a girl who is going to argue, who's going to fight, and who's not going to follow. See, here's the idea. The man creates the life and the girl falls in line. If the girl doesn't want to fall in line, if she says she's a boss babe, if she says she wants an equal relationship, if she's unwilling to be coached, if she's not changeable, if she's not receptive to your lead, she is not worthy of a relationship. She is friends with benefits only. It's absolutely true. Good job. This guy is giving sound advice. Fantastic. Good job.
A woman who wants to challenge every damn opinion you have and wants to take the lead, stay away from her because she's not as feminine as you'd like her to be.
Right.
Number 5, a woman who is nurturing. When she's nurturing, she's supportive and she makes you...
Absolutely. This is huge. In fact, in 2022, it is so rare to find a girl who's nurturing, a girl who wants to take care of you, but more than this, who implies that she would be good at taking care of children, right? Because that is really what nurturing is about. It's not just about you, it's about the future children you would have with the girl. If she's nurturing you, she's literally, it's sort of like a job interview, right? She's showing that in her future job as a mother, she's going to be good at it. It's a very positive sign. Again, guys, if you agree with these points, if you disagree with these points, please leave me a comment. I'm going to give you a heart. I'm going to reply. I really want this to be a conversation. So put it in the comments. That's what it's for. All right, moving on.
You feel like more of a man. When she's not nurturing, she kind of brings you down and lowers your energy, and that's really not good for you, man. You're welcome.
What's the biggest red flag in dating today?
Rainbow hair.
Rainbow hair. Lovely point. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit about biology for all of you. There is this thing called aposematism in biology. And let me explain what it means. So, a really good example of this is the monarch butterfly. So, you would think that animals, right, who are small and are easily edible, they wouldn't want to be visible, right? And most of them aren't, right? So most small animals, what they do is they have camouflage, right? They try to blend in with the environment so they're not seen by predators. But there are some animals that do the exact opposite. It's called aposematism. Rather than blend in with the background, they actively want to stand out. And the reason those animals want to stand out is because they're signaling actively to predators, I am poisonous. Here I am, but I'm poisonous. You don't want to eat me. And like the monarch butterfly, women that are going to hurt you are going to have nasty, ugly, short, dyed hair. Not all of them, but it is a red flag. Usually it implies womanist beliefs or basically she's actively destroying her femininity in front of your eyes, and this is a huge red flag. I agree entirely. Good one.
Yo. If she cannot cook.
Agreed. If a girl cannot cook, what it implies, if a girl cannot cook, it implies that she is unable to do the feminine role that she was meant for.
What is the biggest red?
I think we were at, what, 8 minutes? 8 minutes or something? Yeah, right here. Anyway, I'm not sure why the error occurred, but no problem. We'll just continue from this point. So again, it shows that the woman is not able to do the role that she's sort of supposed to do in a long-term relationship. So the point is, the woman is the support and the man is the carry, right? The man leads the relationship and the girl supports by cooking, cleaning, being feminine, being cooperative, that sort of thing. So if she can't cook, it shows that she wants to take on the masculine role and she wants to lead, and so she's likely going to be argumentative and fight with you. Good one.
Hey, a saggy body.
Okay, true. That's not wrong. So these guys are just mentioning like a pillar each, right? So the hair is a lack of femininity. The cooking is also a lack of femininity. Saggy body is a lack of fitness, right? And actually, if a girl is flabby or saggy, it means that she's not willing to put in the effort in order to be maximally competitive for you. But also it implies she has low impulse control. It implies that she's not very good at taking care of her day-to-day impulses, right? She's just going to, her body says it wants to eat, and she just eats. So when a guy gives her attention, she's going to respond because she's not very good at controlling herself. Again, please leave a comment if you agree or disagree with any of these red flags. Let's move on to the next one.
Nah, bro. Colored hair. That's it.
Colored hair, that's
Okay, you said colored hair again. Cool.
the one, that's the one.
Things I consider a red flag in guys. Any guy who constantly has to tell you that they're a nice guy. Like,
women are really not attracted to nice guys. So what women say are nice guys is, you know, those guys that sort of sidle up to her and they try to act like her butler in an attempt to finally get her when she's between men. These are the so-called predatory nice guys. Now, women never give these guys a chance, right? But they love the attention, so they never reject them openly. Okay, next.
Like, if you have to prove it to me, it's probably not that true. Change up who they are completely to impress a girl. Like,
so this as a red flag, I mean, sure, although women aren't very good at detecting this, to be honest. I mean, see Tinder swindler for what I'm talking about. They're not very good at telling when a guy is lying or trying to pretend to be someone he's not to attract a girl. So in fact, I think this girl here is telling on herself, right? Like, she has been alpha widowed by a guy that kind of pretended to be some guy who he wasn't. And also, this is kind of the idea behind like the pickup artist sort of thing that happened like 20 years ago. It was kind of just run the script that attracts women and try to trick women into like laying, you know, like sleeping with you. It doesn't work as well as actually improving yourself as a man, which is why men have sort of moved on from that way of thinking. But at the time, it was a novel approach, and it was effective. Clearly, I mean, even in 2022, apparently.
they'll talk shit about their friends, talk shit about other girls, throw their morals completely out the window just to impress you, and it's like, this is weird and fucking fake.
I mean, if a guy actually did that, a woman wouldn't be attracted to him. Because if a man is going to compromise everything he is for a girl, she's not going to respect him, and by extension, she's not going to sleep with him. So, this is not a red flag, really.
Guys who don't know how to do laundry or basic housework.
What? That's not a red flag. That's chore play. This is BS. No, like, it's not an attractiveness requirement for a man to do housework. Women don't care at all. In fact, if a man does housework in order to try to please a woman, he will be less attractive in her eyes, not more. So this is no. This is bad advice.
Like, tell me you're an entitled mama's boy without telling me you're an entitled mama's boy. Guys who cuss you out when you reject them.
This is just weak, right? Like, if a girl rejects them and they start to swear, there's no need to lose your cool when a girl rejects you. This is just her sort of complimenting herself, right? This is a so-called humble brag, you know? Look at all of the guys that I'm rejecting, and they're so mad that I reject them, they swear at me, right? But no, this is just men losing their cool, right? Like, the men of value, they don't really care if a girl rejects them because they've been rejected a lot, because being with women is a numbers game, right? So you're going to get rejected. Even the most successful, most attractive, most handsome men, they get rejected a lot. So, and men who are very successful with women, they're kind of inured to rejection. They're used to it. So it's not a big deal.
Or start spazzing in your DMs when you don't answer them, like, anger issues.
Okay. I think we're going to leave it there. Again, make sure to leave me a comment if you agree or disagree with my commentary here. Again, it's for, that's what the comment section is for. And thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please remember to do all of the following. Like the video for the algorithm. Comment on the video. I respond to all comments and I'll give you a heart. Subscribe and hit the bell so you can see my content on your feed. Check out all of my content on other platforms. It spreads the reach of the channel. YouTube, bit.ly/heliosyoutube. Rumble, bit.ly/heliosrumble. My blog is realheliosblog.com. My podcast, bit.ly/heliospodcast. My Patreon, patreon.com/theheliosblog. You can also support the show at bit.ly/heliosdonations and buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Thank you so much for all of your support.